increase that even more. Upgrade drone with long-range rockets. Upgrade drone's electrical pulse. Now, the recharge speed of squad mate tech powers. Yeah, okay, we'll just go with this. And we'll go with sabotage. Increase damage taken by 30% when enemy weapons overheat. Okay, that seems okay, I suppose. Synthetics explode when destroyed. Recharge speed again. Hack synthetics fighting on your side move faster and whatnot. Yeah, we'll go with that. We have 4 extra points. Okay, that should be that. Javik, you can upgrade Slam. Damage and force of biotic detonation. Alright, that's that. Very hopeful that this is a good combination.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
Wow.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Okay, don't break your fingers.
Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
You know, that was a good idea. It would have been fun. This is a lot of ships.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking protocols.
All right. Once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good.
So you're a real living Prothean?
As opposed to a fake dead one?
Okay.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured. I see the free one. Pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Yeah, very quiet.
Tight. It'll just be a minute.
I like that what Javik said though, as opposed to a dead fake one. This is just like back in Mass Effect 2 when the ship was being destroyed. Except now this kind of reminds me more of Dead Space and less of Mass Effect with the whole having to walk around thing.
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance dreadnought.
So it's still tiny compared to a Reaper.
You're gonna like the view.
Better than a vid?
Much.
Then what kind of vid? Depends, doesn't it? It's not as good as a porno, but you know, still. My new armor style is nice, isn't it? Okay.
How are you doing, Shepard?
Not bad.
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
They don't have windows.
Don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Yay. Joker has a point there.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
I wouldn't mind.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tally to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on. Right. I've got gravity again.
Great. I'm looking for... Got it. There should be a hull breach not far from your position. The nearest undamaged docking tube is on the other side.
Think I found that hull breach you mentioned.
Admiral Geralt tried a frontal assault. We lost 6 frigates. That tiny hole was the only damage we did.
Wow.
I wouldn't call it tiny. Not the way you'd have done it.
No, he was too aggressive. I argued, but as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet, it was ultimately his decision.
What about the other admirals?
Zen backed the invasion, largely as a chance to test her toys. Ron gave provisional support. Only Chorus opposed the war with me, and he was right. We could lose the whole fleet, Shepard.
We'll get your people out of here safely.
And then we'll get ourselves inside of Tali safely. With you know, protection.
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Okay. Is this it? Or is it up here? I don't know, because there's nothing on there. So it must be controls up here. Easy.
Got it. You're clear to board.
Any resistance?
None.
Quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Thank you for having me over.
Yo, well, let's go.
I don't actually know where I'm going.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, take a look at this.
What? Oh, it's a gun.
There, it's open. We're clear to go.
I thought she was gonna give me nudie pictures or something. Arc pistol. Nah, it's not that good, so I'm not equipping it.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy.
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster.
Anti-fighter lasers?
They're using ultraviolet frequencies, not infrared. That's a lot more expensive. And a lot more powerful.
When the fleet rushed the Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
You okay?
I will be. Thanks.
Seems like they're basing shit off Reaper tech, to be honest. I wonder if this technology could help us fight the Reapers. Shooting Reapers with ultraviolet lasers.
Watch out! Geth incoming!
Tali, use your combat drone.
I don't hear an alarm.
They're Geth! They sent alerts to every unit on this ship! We need to get to the operations center before they lock us in!
Get down there, ship.
There is no self-preservation in these machines.
That was intelligent! As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive!
You fought them before, Commander.
Disable their shields.
Take them down before they recharge!
Oh, she controlled it, and then I killed it. And this shotgun is good. It's the one that I use in multiplayer. I even stared at it. How stupid. Okay, they're everywhere it seems. Salvage Geth data for the win. Anything else?
Combat data. What's the state of the battle?
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
I won't let you down, Tally.
I will please you in bed. Charging my shotgun up.
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
No. Anything we do here, the Geth would counter. Too many code checks and
Damn it.
redundancy levels for what we need to do.
The pulse rifle could be useful.
Good. Let's get the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
I would have used another F word.
The hunters are moving in. Right. Understood. Got it.
My shotgun won't work now. It won't work! What the fuck?
More behind you, careful!
Swap web, come on, work. It won't work. I'm clicking the shoot button and it doesn't work. Murta had this glitch in multiplayer. Sometimes weapons stop working.
That's the last of them.
The game is so
That
fucked
console's
up.
Operational.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm pushing the shoot button. Nothing's happening. I'll see if I can fix it by doing a quick reload. See what happens. Because it's a fucking good weapon. I want it to work. Sorry, Javik. It works now. But yeah, if that gun had been working from the start, this area would have been so much easier. Anything else around? Upgrades? Anything I can use?
Hurry! My people are getting torn apart out there!
Good.
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
And?
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
what about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
I don't care about hostile Geth. I can take them down.
They're dropping down from the ceiling.
They're pushing close.
More synthetics incoming.
There you go. Tali, sabotage him. The fuck? Shep, don't miss. Oh my god, reload, you motherfucker. Oh, you fucking asshole. Javik, why did you let us die? Answer me, Javik, you motherfucker.
Dropping down from the ceiling.
There could be cloaked hunters as well. Got it.
Tali, you drop that there. Javik, you can hit them with slam.
More synthetics incoming.
Come on. Let's see, can we hit you with a sabotage? Javik, help me out here. The fuck, Javik? He was right next to me and you did nothing about him.
Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements arrive.
Good point. Alright, we'll be good enough with this weapon for now.
This ship design is almost Quarian, but not quite. It's meant for synthetics, not organics.
Synthetics do not care for organic ease of use or aesthetic beauty. In some cases, they actively oppose it.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery.
Okay.
Appreciate what you're doing here, Shepard.
Well, I care deeply about the Quarian people.
It's good to be back on the Normandy.
Let me know if it's too quiet for you to sleep, and I'll find you someplace louder.
I don't understand.
Shepard and Tali became physically intimate during their fight against the Collectors.
Meeting between species, a pointless exercise.
Thank you, Edie.
I love that. Javik, I don't understand. And then Edie spoils it by telling him. Thank you, Edie. But another thing is, so Edie is in a relationship with Joker. And that is equally pointless. The whole point of mating and fun and relationships is love! Have a relationship! That's what Tali and Shepard have. You know the funny thing? Tali so reminds me of my girlfriend. Especially the way that Shepard and Tali were talking there. It's just the way we chat sometimes.
Damn it. Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Oh,
Survivors?
fuck.
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Like, in a few years. Hold tight. There's the main gun battery. We're almost there. These sounds are weird. Sounds like we're hearing a Reaper, literally. Wow. Those are the guns? This thing has huge guns.
Watch the shockwaves! That's a big gun!
It sounds like a...
The main gun on Penumbra Apex, our flagship.
We should be okay if we stay in cover.
Yeah, maybe. Ah, crap. This is bad. Very bad. Tali, sabotage him. Oh, crap. Sabotage this one. Oh my god, no. This is bad. I'm trying to melee the fucker, but it keeps dodging. Note to self, don't try to melee a hunter. They'll just dodge it. We have to get going again.
Watch the shockwaves! That's a big gun!
More incoming! I think we figured out what we're doing! We should be okay if we stay in cover.
Sabotage him. I can't even get past anymore because these fuckers have shields that are regenerating on the fly. Alright, I'll swap to the shotgun again. I have very little ammo in it, but it'll have to friggin' do.